kind of responsibility you're holding on your shoulders right now?
I think I'm holding the responsibility of representing India to the world stage, because India is not just a country. India is not just a name. It's diverse. It has vivid meanings and names, and it is different to every individual. It is different to me as well. So I want to represent India, India of my India.
Could you please tell us about your family, where you come from, how things was there, how life was while growing up?
I come from a very humble and simple family of Ujjain. My parents are not that well aware of the, modern terms which we often use, like feminism and women empowerment and justice. But I have always seen that they had made sure that they practiced that with me. Because since the day I was born, it was like I had one elder brother and one elder sister. So when my mother conceived, everyone expected it to be a boy, because it's more easy with two boys in a family rather than two girls. But when I was born, to my surprise and to everyone's surprise, my father, my bade papa, my dadaji, everyone celebrated it like a victory. Like they did not do it at my brother's time. So this is how I was brought up by the men in my family. And we have like very typical rituals which does not get along with my feministic views, like not getting into kitchen while periods. But the men in my family made sure that those rituals and those restrictions were a happy moments for me. So when I'm not supposed to go in kitchen while my periods, my dadaji makes sure that he serves me a plate and feeds me. And my brother, who is like always, fighting with me, he makes sure that he's very courteous to me during those days. And my papa, he massages my feet whenever I used to come from school, I remember. So this is how I was born. I was brought up with love in my family. And it has made me a person who believes that love is something which can balance everything. I mean, even if the rituals, even if the values do not get along with each other, love can equalize everything.
The name was announced. The final one was announced at the last. So you were very sure of it, or you were very confused, or what kind of emotions you were going through? Because it's kind of creates some kind of anxiety inside a person.
I cannot put those jitters into words, but it was more of like I was breathing heavily. I was breathing so heavily that Rekha had to like hold my hand so tightly. Nikita, we are here, you got this, we are here, you got this. She was doing this all the while. And I just had this thing in my mind that, as I said, whosoever wins should get the crown home. But I wanted to hear Madhya Pradesh, because Madhya Pradesh has never been into Femina Miss India in past 60 years. This was the first time someone from Ujjain has ever participated in Miss India, and someone from Madhya Pradesh has gotten a position in top 3 in Miss India. So I was really, really eager to listen to that word Madhya Pradesh and not Nikita Porwal, honestly.
But you heard Madhya Pradesh and
yeah, in Madhya Pradesh, Nikita Porwal. And I heard Madhya Pradesh, I was like, thank you God. And Nikita Porwal, I was like, thank you Mama, Papa, who was sitting right there.
And your parents were looking at you with all the proud in their eyes. What you will describe that kind of moment, when you see your parents being proud of yourself?
Well, honestly, my parents have always been someone who has supported me no matter what, who has been proud of me no matter what. Today, I have the title, so they can be saying like, oh, I girl did that, that's why we are proud of her. But I remember that when I was nothing, at that time also they were proud of the person who I was. And still they are. But I always wanted to pay it back to them in some way, because being from a city, being from a humble and simple city like Ujjain, it's not easy to let your kids go. I came to Mumbai to pursue my dreams, but they stayed there listening to people about what is she doing. She should have chosen some different career, at least an academic career. So they stayed back to be an armor for me. So I had kind of a responsibility to pay them back with the title, and I did that. So that was a relieving moment for me.
Before you, there are so many people who become, so many women who became Miss India and Miss India in the bottom and won crowns for the country. So which one you are inspired or you feel connected and you think that you can repeat that kind of history again?
I feel all of the women who have represented India, including Sushmita Sen ma'am, Aishwarya Rai ma'am, Priyanka Chopra ma'am, they have been great inspirational figures. But the one who inspires me the most is Aishwarya Rai ma'am, because she is not just the beauty, ultimate beauty, she is the beauty with purpose. And she has actually shown that how to keep that desiness, how to keep that rootedness alive in you, and present the India, the real India to the world. She knows how to present the true India to the tables, and she never let anyone speak against India. So this is what I resonate with her a lot. And I love the fact that she being so much in exposure to modernity and urbanness, she never let her real roots die in herself. And this is what makes me resonate with Aishwarya Rai ma'am a lot.
Did you get to ever met her during the process, or everything happened like that?
No, I've never met her, but I really look forward to meeting her and chatting her about how was her Miss India experience happen, and how did she took her experience, and I want to learn how she keeps up with being so beautiful and being so purposeful at the same time.
आप देख रहे हैं सौगंध टीवी, सौगंध वतन की।